In the upcoming session of the legislature that begins February the 7th, there are several issues that are going to dominate the session. On the education side, there's charter schools, and of course, everything else is going to revolve around the budgets, particularly the gigantic shortfall in the general fund budget. Probably the major issue that you're going to see as far as education goes for this upcoming session are issues that surround school choice. And of those issues, the one that probably holds the most promise for Alabama is charter schools. I'm going to be carrying the charter school bill in the Senate, and Representative Phil Williams is going to carry it in the House. And charter schools are a way, within the context of public education, to offer choice to parents. Currently in Alabama, the only school choice exists if you buy in. If you've got enough money to send your kids to private or parochial school, you have that choice if you don't think the local public school you're zoned for is best for your child. Charter schools are a way to offer parents some choices. And don't let anybody tell you that charter schools are anything other than public schools. Charter schools are public schools that parents send their kids to by their choice, as opposed to being zoned for them by their local Board of Education. And the way the Alabama bill will work, charter schools, particularly at the beginning, will be aimed at underserved student populations. But as time goes on, you're going to see charter schools that deal with students from the whole range of educational avenues. You'll have some for gifted, some that may concentrate on technology, some on vocational technical education, some of them on career tech. So this is just a great way to provide Alabama parents with choice in their children's education. As far as the budgets go, on the education side, we have, thank goodness, seen some recovery in state income and sales tax revenues, which means we're finally seeing some recovery in the education budget. Now that said, we're certainly not flush with cash, but I do think that the erosion of service to our public school students is at an end. In other words, it's not going to get any worse. And starting the following year, I think you're going to begin to see significant improvements. Now, as far as the governor's idea of combining the two budgets, philosophically I agree with it. It's a great idea, but I'm going to oppose that in this session of the legislature, and here's why. On the general fund side, the reason that budget is in danger of collapse is because for decades the Alabama legislature has refused to do anything to put Medicaid on a sound financial footing. And as a result of that, Medicaid is eating the general fund budget. If we take the pressure off the legislature to fix Medicaid by combining the budgets, all that's going to accomplish is to let Medicaid eat the education budget as well. We need to keep the budget separate, at least for now, and force the legislature to come up with a way to fix Alabama Medicaid. It's crucial to anyone who's covered under Medicare, Medicaid, and by that I mean children and our more senior citizens, but also if we don't fix Medicaid, your hospital's going to close. And nothing's more important than making sure that doesn't happen. And so the number one priority, I think, for the legislature on the general fund side is to do something about Medicaid. And combining the budgets is just a way to delay the problem, not fix it.